Are you a waterfowl identification professional? Well, this quiz is a great way to gauge just how well you know ducks. Much like the first duck ID quiz I created, I'm going to show you 11 different ducks, and you'll have 10 seconds to lock in your answer before I reveal the duck species. Keep track of your score as we go, and let me know how you did in the comments below once we wrap up. Let's get started. Buffleheads are the smallest ducks in North America. Males are dressed in black and white, while the ladies have white cheek patches on their otherwise drab bodies. Canvasbacks are large diving ducks that look very similar to redheads in North America and common poachards in Europe. Note the steeply sloped foreheads and long bills of canvasbacks. Males have dazzling white bodies with bright red heads, while females have gray bodies and orange-brown heads. Mallards are perhaps the most familiar ducks in the world. Males are distinct with their green heads and yellow bills, but females look very similar to several other duck species such as American black duck and mottled duck. Separating greater scops from lesser scops may be the most difficult waterfowl identification challenge in North America. In this case, these birds have rounded heads that lack a peak towards the back of the heads, a feature that would be seen in lesser scops. Their bills are also slightly larger than those of lesser scop. Without a good look, distinguishing between greater and lesser scops can be impossible. Male blue-winged teals are easy to identify with their blue heads and white crescents, but females look very similar to female cinnamon and green-winged teals. Note the grayish tones of the feathers and the pale feathers behind the bills of female blue-winged teals. Common mergansers are large diving ducks that feature males with white bodies and glossy green heads. Females look similar to red-breasted mergansers, but note the white patch under their chins. Common eiders are sizable sea ducks found in the northeastern United States, Europe, and Alaska. Those who get a good look at a male won't mistake it for anything else. Northern shovelers are distinct with their massive bills that they use to sift organisms out of water. Green-winged teals are tiny dabbling ducks that can be tricky to separate from other teal species if a male isn't observed. Luckily, female green-winged teals have a buffy stripe towards their tails that distinguishes them from other teal. Ring-necked ducks look similar to scops and tufted ducks, but note the rings around the bills of both males and females. Alright, I've saved the biggest challenge for last. If you can identify this duck, you're a real waterfowl professional. Or maybe you just happen to live in Europe. This is a common shell duck. It's a species that's abundant in wetlands and mudflats around Europe and Asia. Unlike all other ducks on this list, males and females look exactly the same. So, how did you do? If you got a perfect score, then you truly are a waterfowl identification professional. If you didn't ace this quiz, then which birds did you miss? Remember to drop a comment below with your score. In case you missed it, be sure to check out my first waterfowl identification quiz and see how you do on this challenge. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, I've created a second YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to Worldwide Birder Classroom if you want to see more quizzes and educational content highlighting birds like waterfowl. Thank you everyone for your support.